All right, Shalom. Call Allah Yumla, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wahar Rakak Badash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well for teaching me this truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect. All right. To you brothers out there across the globe pushing this truth with all righteousness and sincerity. And to you few sincere sisters who hearken as well diligently. Peace, love, and blessings. Kaya here back with another video. And I'm going to just make this real quick. I was on my little news app earlier, on the workday. And when I was on the plantation, and I came across this article, at the top, it says the Y chromosome is going to disappear, scientists say. Now, this is a form of playing God, man. Okay? This is a form of playing God because who are you to dictate what's going to happen to the whole entire human race? Okay? And when you go back to the scriptures, well, let's start with one thing at a time, right? Let's read what it says at the bottom. It says the male Y chromosome has disappeared from a species of rat, leading scientists to investigate how humans might also lose ours in the near future. Okay, which this is not going to happen, first of all. All right, and don't get me wrong, man. I'm not I don't study science too much, okay? I don't look into, genetic makeup and genetic material too much. However, I can confidently say, because it's according to the scriptures, that there is going to be no end to all the people. And even alongside that, even more importantly, alongside that, the scriptures tell us to be fruitful and multiply. Okay. Now, what this article was, and I took a screenshot of it because I won't be able to find it in my well, I guess I could try it. All right. What this article is basically saying is that men are going to go extinct. Okay. Okay, here it is. Brakati Habashim Yahweh. All right. So I'm gonna read a little bit of the article, right? It says the male Y chromosome has disappeared from a species of rat because that's what these scientists do. All right. These so-called white people, they explore and they experiment on these rats, these animals, and they see the results of their experiments, and they make conclusions on humankind as a whole. All right. So it says it's not all bad news for men, though, as a paper published in the journal PNAS by scientists at Hokkaido University in Japan has discovered why this might not signal the end of males. All right, and once again, that's what they're saying, because if I'm not mistaken, the man carries the Y chromosome, and the female, the woman, carries the X chromosome. Okay? You can read this whole article for yourself. Just look up the Y chromosome is going to disappear by Jess Thompson. Okay? I'm not gonna read through the whole thing. All right, and one other thing that I noticed, all right, because imagery is very important in this article, all right, the Y chromosome is going to disappear. Science says, or scientists say, all right, representing the man. They got a stock image of women laughing. All right, that's what it says in the caption. All right, a stock image of women laughing. The human male Y chromosome may disappear completely in a few million years. Okay? And I'll start by saying this. The Earth isn't even a million years old. Okay? All of that goes back to the whole carbon dating thing. All right, so there's no such thing as the Earth being a million years old. We're not going to have no 5 million years where the male Y chromosome is going to disappear. All right, that's not the Lord's will. All right, all of this is just basically Esau and these other scientists of these other nations, all right, like the so-called Japanese, Chinese, and so on and so forth, all right, playing God, man. Okay, so this is another attack on the Israelite man. All right, they gave our people Planned Parenthood, the Puerto Ricans, the so-called Native American women. They told us we need to be monogamous. All right. And now you got it in America, in society. Okay. You got it in American society. All right. Which is spiritually called Babylon, Egypt, Rome, Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay. All of these other names, according to the Bible. All right. Here it is. You got it in America where feminism is highly encouraged and pushed. Okay, being a female, being weak in nature. Okay, that's heavily pushed on mainly our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right. Let me see. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 28. All right. It says, and the Most High blessed them, and the Most High said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. Okay? Let me see. That's not to be fruitful and multiply. That well, you know what? It's still relevant, man. Okay, because man has dominion over the whole entire world, man. Okay, the Most High made male and female. All right, and if that bothers you, looking at this video, then click off, go somewhere else. All right, you don't have to flag it. All right, you don't have to do anything of the sort. Wouldn't really matter if you did anyway. Okay. But guess what? If it offends you, you can just click off. All right, but the Most High made male and female. All right. How are women going to continue if there are no men? How are men going to continue if there are no women? All right. We need each other to survive. All right. So what? We have to be fruitful and multiply. That's a commandment. Okay. That's what we're supposed to do. Okay. You could see it all through the scriptures, man. Be fruitful and multiply. That's what we're supposed to do. But when you have articles like this talking about men or the Y chromosome in men is going to cause men to disappear in 5 million years, that's just Esau Edom playing God, man. All right, that's just another tactic that he has to use to further oppress, all right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, I know this one by heart. This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 20. It says, nay, but O man, who art thou that repliest against the Most High? Yeah, who the hell are you to say, all right, that in 5 million years, all right, the Y chromosome, or in a few million years, the Y chromosome in men is going to cause men to disappear? Who the hell do you think you are, man? Okay. And by the way, the Most High made man to be immortal. We're supposed to be living forever and ever and ever and ever, man. Okay? And we will in the translation of power that's coming soon. Okay? And we don't have to say a Lord's willing on that, because no, that will happen. Okay? Which there's nothing wrong with saying Lord's willing, but we don't have to say it because we know that it's going to happen. All right? In the kingdom, we are going to live forever, man. All right? It says, nay, but, O man, who art thou that repliest against the Most High? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Verse 21, have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? All right? Yeah, the Most High is the potter. Okay, and what? We are the clay. The Most High formed us. He created us. All right? So who are you, Esau Edom? Which you got a lot of our people in that spirit too. Oh, why did you make us like this? Oh, you know what? Well, instead of what God said, I think this is what's going to happen. You going off of your own vain opinion, your own vain belief, man. Okay? And the scriptures talk about that, man. All right? Replying against the Most High, turning things up. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and get that as well. All right, because that's exactly what Esau Edom does. He turns things, he turns the mindset of the people upside down, man. Okay. Let me get this in Isaiah chapter 29. I'll start at verse 15. It says, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord. Yeah, the counsel is talking about their works, okay? Their communion of darkness, you know, the things that they do, and they think that the Most High don't see them, man. All right? It says, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? Verse 16, surely a turning of things upside down should be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? Yeah, man, you're going to tell the Most High he didn't know what the hell he was doing when he made man and woman to be together? Is that what you're going to say to the Most High? Because that's what a lot of people say now is why I'm saying that. You know, it's rhetorical. Okay? That's what a lot of people are saying now, man. All right? That spirit of Antichrist or anti-anointed. All right? Yeah, that was the point on that. And like I said, you got a lot of our people in our spirit, man. You know, that being the spirit of atheists, you know, not believing in a God or a power, okay? Or they believe that the woman is God. They're I forgot what the word was. But basically they have a matriarchal mindset. I will say it like that. All right, you got a lot of people, a lot of our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who have a matriarchal mindset. All right, so matriarchy, it says a system of society or government ruled by a woman or women. Okay, and that's exactly what America is, man. All right, I did a video not too long ago going into the word metropolitan, which goes back to the Greek word metropolis, all right, which means mother city. Okay, mother city, like when you hear terms like mother earth or mothership or mother anything, okay, it pertains to a woman, but you got to keep in mind too, all right, even a king size bed is bigger than a queen size bed, man. All right. So that meaning what? The man is always the head. All right. But once again, you have America in this matriarchal mindset. All right. And what is that vibration is pushed on the people, you know, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, you know, we were pulled out of that, man, because we didn't choose the Lord. The Lord chose us to be men. All right. Let me see if I can find that scripture. I don't know if it was in the Old Testament or the Apocrypha, but the scriptures do say there's no end. There is no end to all the people, man. Okay? So you can't do away with a whole gender. Okay? You can't do away with a whole race. That's not biblical. All right? Lord's willing, I find it. I'll see if I can find it later on. I'm gonna just I'm not trying to take too long on this video. But I'll get this scripture and I'll close off with this. All right. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 45, verse 9. It says, woe unto him that striveth with his maker. Okay, now that word strive, all right, it is basically talking about, you know, like a wrestling with, going back and forth, arguing with, okay, going against, okay. And that word woe, all right, means death and destruction, man. Okay, so woe unto him that striveth with his maker, let the potsherds strive with the potsherds of the earth. It says, shall the clay say to him that fashioneth it, what makest thou, or thy work he have no hands? Yeah, man, that and once again, that's exactly what Esau Edom does, man. Okay? He strives, he goes back and forth. Well, he thinks he is the most high. All right, the scriptures talk about that. All right, in Isaiah the 13th chapter, man. I will be like the most high. He wants to be like the most high. He's playing God. All right. Now, when you look at these Edomites, these red people running the planet today, all right, and their personalities and their pomp, their pride, all right, they think that they're the best race on the planet, man. All right, but their end is going to be captivity and their eradication, man. The scriptures talk about Amalek perishing forever. I'm not gonna pull it. That may be a video for another day. Okay? But the end of the red race is that they perish forever, man. Okay? But they're gonna have to be as slaves in the kingdom first. Under the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Lord's willing, this was edifying. And until the next time, Shalom.